Greetings, Kitchlings. Kitchen Prime here with my live reaction of Seven Deadly Sins, Chapter 289. Pride versus piety? Right? But, emasculated Escanor, and he's being stared down by Zeldris. Oh. But, before I get into this chapter, basically, a lot of the Boar's Hat members and some other people that don't normally get in on some of the stuff did a podcast on Grim Reaper's channel. I'll link it either in the description or a pinned comment. Or both. Yeah, not both. Down below, so you can see like what our preliminary thoughts were before the chapter released. We just did it yesterday, so it should be pretty easy to find. But anyway, all Zeldris is asking, who is this guy? I was fighting a buff guy. What? The moon arrived? Okay, and this is on Seven Sama, so the translation may not be the best. Oh, look at that close-up of the one Escanor. Got them fires. He's slightly bigger than what he was in the last chapter. So we were kind of debating, like, is this an artificial thing going on that Merlin did? Or is it actually noon? And maybe, like, over the course of that minute, he does get buffer. Because he doesn't look as big as the first time we ever saw the one. Okay. Also, I theorize that maybe how he's able to just freely walk, even though that's the pool of Ominous Nebula, is because of the sun's gravity, so to speak, and it's only on him, not on other people. And Chandler's still trying to figure out, I felt this power before, this presence. I know it. Wait. Okay, so he's like, you didn't beat my brother. He wouldn't have been fighting seriously if you did. Okay. I mean, you would know him, Zeldris, so that could be true. And then that makes that whole fight a little less. Let's see. Okay, so he goes full force regardless of who his opponent is. And also the fact that Escanor actually has Rita this go-around when he didn't the last time he used the one. So that's another aspect that it's hard to factor in. Okay, oh, okay, what? He repelled it? The shit? We bruised him. Wait. There's a chip in Rita. Oh, he's not. Holy Sword, Escanor. Zeldris is kind of getting cocky against the cockiest man in the series. It's like, you best lay down your sword and beg for your life. Not your sword, your weapon, he says, but, you know. But yes, Holy Sword Escanor, chop. And it's not actually touching Zeldris yet. Is it going to touch Zeldris? Also, I had the funny thought that, and it was kind of a thing that everybody was having with this fight, is that they're not actually going to have like a full fight, so there's not going to be a defined winner. Though I think Escanor might do a sliver more, just because he's Escanor. But that the fight will be interrupted, and you can see my thoughts on that. It was just a funny little gag bit. Because it's me. I like it funny. Okay. Cusack's a little surprised by that move. Coughing fit, no. I'm not a Pokemon, damn it. But yeah, Escanor, he's like running on two things of invincibility. The one seems to be very much impervious to all things, and he's the main character, so you got that plot armor. Relatively speaking. I mean, it's not true 100% of the time, but mostly true. Let's see. Okay, so Chandler finally figured it out. His old man brain done finally woke up. Weird how it's called sunshine, but he calls it sun. Which, I mean, it makes more sense that it's called sun than anything. Because you had ocean and tornado. Which should have been wind, to be honest. But whatever, we deal with what we deal with, I guess. Okay. Well, there is some Spanish here. I cannot read that. So people were saying like last week that there was like one talk bubble or a panel that just had Spanish in it. And I never saw that. So now I see. Maybe it's the same issue. Funny thing is, he never died. So, yeah, still want to find out how Escanor ended up with the Grace or how he lost the Grace. Well, I guess maybe the Supreme Deity thought he was dead, and then it was like, okay, so I disconnect him from it. That's the best thing I can come up with. But why would it roam around for 3,000 years? Wouldn't she just hold on to it? Until she found someone of her own race? But it's a series. You gotta have fun twists that are predictable or unpredictable. Also, someone mentioned it was like Escanor is fighting more for Merlin. It's like, you dare hurt my Lady Merlin? Escanor smash. And then I want to smash Merlin later. Oh, she's even calling out Escanor. That's going to get his jimmies all rustled, isn't it? In a good way. Okay, so Zeldris is actually having to kind of do a little work. Wait, when? What? Okay, he did say it here. For the sake of his friends. It's like, you called my brother your friend? Boring feelings. No, it's boring when you're alone, Zeldris, and that's kind of the path you're taking. Okay, he's blocking him. Yeah, he does look bigger. So I do think that he probably progressively gets bigger as the minute progresses. And then he's like a balloon and pops and just starts deflating. But okay, so now they're actually making contact. Okay, here's Hindi. He's going up to Merlin. Okay, so he's canceled the ominous nebula, basically, by being that close. Oh, here comes that Firefinger. Where he gonna put it? It's like, I call this Escanor Holy Spear. Right up your ass. This one's for Merlin. Holy Lance. I was not far off. Wait. Oh, God. Well, Big Finger just pierced little boy. And Cusack, I imagine, is not going to be happy about that. Oh shit. Wait, what? Wait, the thing on the title page predicted this, so this is a false thing that Merlin did, right? Because why is he all the way emasculated as if it was nighttime? Something is amiss here. Or wait. It's Chandler. We talked about this, like, when he makes things nighttime, does that actually affect Escanor or not? We don't really know, because it was... or do we? I don't know. But... And Merlin saying, you did it, so, yep, Chandler's darkness. He made it nighttime. He's like, I'm helping the young master. Piss off. Oh, his two magics were cancelled by Escanor. Good lord. Okay, he opened his eyes, and in a mere 0.8 seconds... Oh, he needed more time to reactivate the Demon King's power. And gold shining. Shining gold would have been better. But, Ludicel coming in, trying to hit up Zeldris while he's weakened. And Cusack looked kind of pissed in that one panel. So maybe Flash is a little more useful. Because that's like, what, within less than a fragment of, or a fraction of a second? Why would they say in a flash twice? That's stupid. Doom was blinking before me. Let's see, what does it say on the side? Okay. To be continued in chapter 290, Cunning Maggots. I'm assuming that's something that either Cusack or Chandler say. It was a good chapter, and I guess I was kind of right. I was betting more on Escanor than Zeldris. I mean, they both had like that level of invincibility, but they also have more for the story going forward, so they weren't necessarily going to die. So, but you'll kind of see more of that in the podcast we did. But overall, I enjoyed the chapter. It had a nice flow to it. It's always good to see the one. I mean, we've only seen it now twice, and heard tales of it. But it was good. But yeah, let's see. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at KeishanPrime, and I'll see you next time. Keishlings, roll out.